What's up, everyone? This is Sam from Max Out Peak Performance Training. The other day, I did what's called the PFT, and that is the physical fitness test for the Marine Corps. So, what they do is semi-annually, they'll have them run through a fitness exam to make sure that they're still staying up to physical condition that they need to. So, I wanted to take a look at it and see if I could do it without training for it at all and see if I could pass with the best score possible. So I took a look at it, and they have it broken down between first category, second category, and third category. And they have a point system. So the three different exercises that you need to do are pull-ups. You can go overhand or underhand, sit-ups, and then a 3 mile run. So what I did was I started with pull-ups. I did full grip or inside grip all the way down and all the way up pull-ups. You can't use your legs at all, and then you can't. You have to go all the way up to your chin over the bar. From there, you go over to sit-ups, and you do as many as you can in 2 minutes, and then you do a 3 mile run. So my thought process behind this was I'm already in pretty good shape. I run, I do pull-ups, I do a lot of abs anyways. I wanted to see if I could knock this out of the park without doing any work beforehand. So I started off with the pull-ups, and they were pretty easy. I needed to hit, I believe it was 13 to be 1/3 of the way to the first place goal. So again, it's broken down by category. So you need 75 points in each of the three different exercises. And for pull-ups, I need 13. So I go up to the bar, I go underhand grip instead of overhand, even though I usually do overhand because underhand's a little bit easier and it's a little bit easier to go high reps on that. So I didn't have a problem with that. I got to 15, so I believe that is 75 points. That is 75 points. So that was exactly 1/3 of what I needed because I needed 225 points. So I got to 15, not a problem. Get done, get off the bar, go over to sit-ups, and I'll show that here also. And they have your partner sit on your feet and then wrap their arms around so that they can hold your calves in place. So I thought this would be a lot easier because you're a lot more stable. But what happens is your legs can't move out to the sides at all. So it actually makes it a lot harder on your hips. And you feel it in your abs, but then also it's a lot of hip flexor movement to get up and down, up and down. So the first minute and a half was pretty good. Then the last 30 seconds, it's just like I hit a wall. So I'm not going to sugarcoat what I'm saying about the workout. It was pretty difficult trying to go 100%. So I got to the last 30 seconds and I kind of stumbled through it. I ended up getting, I believe, 83. So to get max points, you needed 100. I got 83. That gave me 83 points. I really needed 75 because I need 75 in each category to get 225, which is the max amount of points. So I got done with that. I was pretty happy. And then you go straight to the 2 mile run. I got a drink of water and then headed outside. So the 3 mile run was pretty interesting because right now we do a lot of speed and quickness training, a lot of quick twitch stuff. But then I've also been running on a hill, and I will run long distances. I'll run about a mile or a half mile, I guess. Half mile up the hill, half a mile down the hill. But I also turn around and I walk in the meantime. So this was quite different than just a straight 3 mile run. And it was on a very windy day. So I had 30 mile per hour winds in my face. It was pretty warm too, and I was looking right into the sun. And it was over uneven sidewalk. So I started off feeling pretty good. I knew that I had to kind of pace myself, but I got through 3/4 of a mile, and the wind was still just blasting me in the face. And I went on for another minute or so, and I realized I won't be able to complete this. I could stumble through 3 miles, but there's no way that it would be at the pace that I wanted it to be. And it wasn't that I started off too fast, it was just that I am not used to running 3 miles at a time. Of course, maybe if there was some extra motivation or I had someone there with me pushing me, that might change it. But I think there was a valuable lesson in that a lot of the stuff that I try to do and that we try to do, um, and everyone does, they do something just to say that they've done it, but a lot of the time they're unrealistic expectations for what you can do. So I realized that after I went a mile in, and I had a good mile time. I had just under 7 minutes, and that was running into the wind. So not a bad mile time. I've run a lot faster than that before, but being outside and not having really run a mile in a while, I thought that was pretty good. And that would have kept me on pace to get, I think, about 83 points, which is more than I need for to get the first place in that category. I think I needed about a 24-minute 3 mile pace. So, anyways, I think that it's good to bring it back to realistic expectations, saying if you don't exercise or you don't plan or you don't work towards a certain goal, it is unrealistic sometimes just to think that because you're a good athlete or because you've done something that it will just automatically translate into what you want it to. So that was a big takeaway I had from this. The other big takeaway was if I did train for it, I think that it would be relatively easy to pass with pretty with great scores. So this is a great workout, and I think it's a really good test of strength because it focuses on core. It also focuses on shoulders and arms with the pull-ups, and then also just cardiovascular endurance. And I've never liked running more than 7 or 8 minutes, really 5 minutes at a time. But I've done it in the past, but it takes me a while to get back there because of the athlete that I am. I don't run long distances very well compared to people that are a little bit thinner. This really served as a great reality check and reminded me that it is really important to work towards your goals instead of just assuming that you can reach them. So, that being said, try to make sure that you write down your goals, make sure that you're working towards your goals every day. I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you want me to do anything different in the future, a different kind of test, I'd love to do that. If you like this kind of stuff, please like, comment, or subscribe. That really helps, and I will see you next time.